Hi there, students. He can't see the wood for the trees. He can't see the forest for the trees, not see the wood for the trees. There are various different ways of putting this. I think the Americans say not see the forest, whereas the Brits say not see the wood for the trees. Okay, if you can't see the wood for the trees, it means you are focusing on very small details and you're not looking or thinking about the overall picture. So, he's obsessing about very small details with this when the thing that we need to concentrate on is the whole thing. So we are trying to restore this old house, and he's obsessing about the floor in the downstairs kitchen. Yeah, he's losing sight of the whole project. He can't see the forest for the trees. Or maybe you read a textbook or you listen to an explanation and it's just very disjointed and you end up not being able to see the wood for the trees. You're focusing on the individual details that they're explaining to you, but they're not explaining the overall idea to you. This is what we mean by can't see the forest for the trees. Being preoccupied by minor details. Maybe somebody who wants to take charge of every step of a process. Maybe they can't see the wood for the trees. Maybe they're always trying to solve minor problems and they're not looking at the overall thing. So yeah, the government can't see the wood for the trees. They're just trying to deal with problems as they arise rather than change the system so that it works well. They don't get the big picture. They don't get an overview of something. Yeah, and if you can't see the wood for the trees, it's difficult to make good decisions when it comes to strategy. If something is very complex, it can be very difficult to see the forest for the trees because you're not sure maybe what the important things are. This is the idea. So you can't see the wood for the trees. There are just too many details and you're focused on one detail, one small piece of it, and you're not actually concentrating on the big picture. Yeah, so many people are very good at details, at small details, but very often they just can't see the wood for the trees. They can't develop an overall strategy. Okay, so you need to be able to look at everything all together to appreciate the larger situation. Yeah. If you can't see the forest for the trees, you're only considering a few very specific parts of something, and you're not considering the overall situation, the overall effect. And this is the idea. You can't see the forest for the trees. You're too closely involved. You need to step back and look at the whole picture rather than focusing on just tiny details, focusing on small things. Okay, so let's see. Formality. You can't see the wood for the trees. I think I'd give it a 4 in formality. Use it informally, use it in a semi-formal conversation, in a semi-formal writing as well. And then as to the origin, well, I guess, yeah, in a wood or in a forest, there are lots and lots and lots of trees. And I think each of these trees is talking about a small detail, a small little piece. And you don't want to look at the individual trees. You want to look at the overall wood or the overall forest. And this is the idea. Yeah, if you're looking at one little bit of one tree, you can't actually see the whole forest. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Can't see the wood for the trees, not see the forest for the trees.